There you're going to make good money. Emphasis on good money. So I got this question about YouTube monetization and earning on YouTube. I felt the urge to turn it into a video in order to, educate my community, or probably should I say to remind my community, because it's actually something you might have heard before. You can make money on YouTube and even any social media platform. But if you love to educate, if you love to impart, if you love to share insights, or you are a fan of long form content, then I'm going to advise that you go to YouTube. Use YouTube to communicate your opinion, to dish out your teachings, because there you're going to make good money. Emphasis on good money. But how long will it take you to make that good money? Sweetheart, it can take you a month, it can take you 3 months, it can take you 6 months, it can take you a year, and it can even take you 5 years before you start making good money on YouTube. But all this time frame depends on 3 factors. I call them your network, your content, and the God factor. Don't rule it out. So what do I mean by your network? I'm going to use myself in particular as an example. It took me almost a year before I started earning on YouTube. And that one, I traced it to my low network or small network. In that aspect, it is my fault. Why? Because I don't used to like showing my face out there. Though I know I embodied so much to offer a very large number of people and even generations. But how that occur, I can't really figure it out. But I'm so glad I've been able to, shatter all those things. So I was saying that one of the reasons why it took me almost a year before I started earning on YouTube was as a result of my low network, because I hardly tell people that, okay, this is what I do on YouTube. This is what I have that can benefit them on YouTube. Maybe because I thought they're going to say, oh, so you are not a YouTuber. Maybe because I was having this, what is this feeling called? As a result of that, before I start connecting, like telling people, like pushing myself out on my other social media platform and directing my existing community on like of Facebook, especially to my YouTube, it took me a very long time before even my existing community start knowing that, okay, Zena does this. She does this and she's good at it. As a result of that, it was only few people. However, note this, that though I did not tell, much people did not know about my YouTube community, but I always ensure that I optimize my content, both the title, both the description, and even my video as well. And even the timestamp, I ensure I optimize all this. So as a result of that, it was just a few people that got to know that, okay, this particular channel is actually doing this. And those people, they actually comes from YouTube recommendation or from search engine, because I realized that a very large number of my viewers are from YouTube recommendation and search engine. These people are the people that keeps coming back because probably they feel like, okay, this type of channel is beneficial to them. Probably they feel like, okay, they are getting, value from my content. Well, the point is, when it comes to establishing yourself on YouTube, your network really matters. It is very, very important. It really matters. It really goes a long way. If you don't want it to be as slow, you don't want your own journey to be slow as mine, connect well with your existing community on your other social media platform. Let them know this is what you do. It doesn't matter. You don't care about whatever they're going to say. You don't care whether they're going to say you finally resolve into, YouTubing or stuff like that. So network is very, very important. Your network is very important. Let them know, let people know that, okay, fine, these are the type of content I'm putting up there. Like, it is your hustle. Blow your whistle. It is your whistle. Blow it and blow it big. And when you blow it, let it reach the back. Your network is going to determine how fast your earning on YouTube is going to be. Numbers really matter. Yeah, that's just the truth. Numbers really matters on YouTube. If anybody tell you that number doesn't matter, it's a lie, because if you don't have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour, and of course it is numbers that accumulate into 4,000 watch hours too. And the second one, which is the content, you see, this particular aspect is also important. Though your network is important, but your content is very, very much essential. Especially if you are a startup. I'm going to plead with you. If you are a startup, like this particular person asks, like, how long will it take him to start earning on YouTube? Your content is also going to determine how long it will take you before you start earning on YouTube. However, there is actually a content on my channel where I explain different type of niches you can venture into. And also you can also, use search engines, use AI, and also determine right in your mind, like, what am I good at, what am I passionate about? Do you get it? However, what you're passionate about is one thing. Another thing is also to know that what are the things that people want to watch. Okay, what do I mean by this is that, you see, when it comes to content, especially if you are a startup, see, let me make this clear. You see, viewers, they are selfish. That is just the truth. Especially if you are a startup, please don't delve too much on content like a day in my life, a week in my life, what I eat every day, and you are not a celebrity and you don't have this massive network on other social media platforms. What I mean by massive network is not like maybe 1,000 followers on Instagram. No, that is not massive network. What I mean is that, okay, maybe if you have like, maybe 14,000 followers, fine, we can say, okay, you are still good to go. You still have that network on Instagram or other social media platform. But if you are the type that have just maybe like 1K or even less, and you now dedicate most of your content into vlogs like what I eat in a day in my life, a week in my life. The truth is, you are not a celebrity. Like, nobody cares. They don't care. Your viewers don't care about you. It doesn't concern them about your lifestyle as long as you're not a celebrity. What I'm saying in essence is that if you are a startup and you feel like, okay, you want to start earning fast on YouTube, I'm going to advise that you should concentrate on value. Remember, I told you that viewers are selfish. Now, use their selfishness, capitalize on their selfishness, and use it to bring money into your own pocket. What do I mean is that, for instance, now, a lot of people are into virtual works. If you have already established your ground in that aspect, you can start bringing that down into YouTube. Do you get it? That is value, because people want to know, okay, how can they get their first gig on Upwork? How can they get freelance work on LinkedIn? How can they build their portfolio? All those values are what they are looking for. So if you can now capitalize on their selfishness, by stressing yourself, by extending your own tentacles and, gather all those resources and knowledge together and bring it up here on YouTube to satisfy their selfish interest, it is going to earn you more views faster. And by the time YouTube realize that, okay, this type of content is what people actually want, what the audience are interacting with, trust me, it's going to bring in more people. And that way, your growth will be fast. And the third one, which I mentioned, which is the God factor, is very important. See, it is very, very important, that aspect. I personally, I don't joke with it. So, and that is my answer to when or how fast can someone start earning money on YouTube. First factor is your network. The second factor is your content. And the third factor is the God factor. I actually wanted to rant in this particular video, but I feel, look, at the same time, let me try as much as possible to bring in value to this particular topic. I hope it helps. So let me know in the comment section if this really helps. I am your multimedia project manager. I am also a video editor. I'm also a voice actor. So if you don't have that luxury of time for your video editing, for your YouTube video editing, you can actually contract it to me. I do that and I do it well. Till I see you again in my next video. My name is Zainab Journey. Bye.